You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, we're going to be talking about the NHL here in this video because the NHL is definitely trying to out-woke the NBA. And that's saying a lot right there because we know how woke the NBA is. The NBA has destroyed their brand. People have turned off the televisions. They're not watching any of the games. The NBA Finals, they can't get anybody to watch it. But the NHL, they're doing everything possible to out-woke the NBA and the WNBA for that. For some reason, guys, the NHL, the higher-ups in the NHL, they have really been on a push to promote transgenderism out there in the NHL. This stuff has no place in sports. Now, all of a sudden, you have these teams hosting all of these different Pride Nights. Now, credit to some of the players here. They have actually went out and rejected it. Ivan Provorov and other players as well have said, no, we're not going to wear any type of Pride jerseys in pregame. You notice, guys, that they're only doing this in the pregames. They're not going to be doing it in the game at all, because then some players like Ivan Provorov won't end up playing that game. It is all a virtue signal, nothing more. And I don't know why these teams continue to go down this path when it's clear that players don't want to do this. A lot of these guys are Christians. Christianity has its own beliefs, but it seems like, the NHL, they don't really care. And the players are out there trying to fend for themselves because if they don't show up and actually wear a Pride jersey in pregame or a rainbow hockey stick, then they're going to be called homophobic. The organizations have definitely put these players in a bad position to make it seem like they're bad guys. And I don't believe that's the case whatsoever. However, that brings us to this one NHL prospect here who is actually openly gay. I believe he's the only player in the NHL that is openly gay. Well, he's come out and he has slammed the players for not embracing Pride Night. Yeah, look here on Breitbart. Openly gay NHL prospect laments lack of Pride Night support. Luke Prokop, a prospect for the Nashville Predators and the first openly gay player under contract in the NHL, lamented the lack of support for LGBT Pride Night that has pervaded throughout the league. In a lengthy statement released on Twitter, Prokop wrote that the lack of support for Pride Night feels like a step back for inclusion. Now, here's the thing. Inclusion in hockey. Who's actually stopping people from watching hockey and also playing in hockey? This man is a gay man. Nobody is stopping him from actually pursuing his dream of playing in the NHL. He's a gay man and he's still allowed to play. So this whole thing about a step back for inclusion, this is ridiculous. But listen to this, quote, I share the disappointment in what feels like a step back for inclusion in the NHL. Prokop wrote, Pride Nights and Pride jerseys play an important role in promoting respect and inclusion for the LGBTQIA+ community. And it's disheartening to see some teams no longer wearing them or fully embracing their significance, while the focus of others has become about the players who aren't participating rather than the meaning of the night itself. Everyone is entitled to their own set of beliefs, but I think it's important to recognize the difference between endorsing a community and respecting the individuals within it, he continued. Wait a minute. So you said right there, everyone is entitled to their own set of beliefs, but yet the players that don't want to actually wear the jerseys, you have a problem with that. In other words, you don't respect the beliefs of the players that don't want to wear the Pride jerseys. And the players, they just come out and said, hey, this goes against my religion. I'm not going to do something that violates my religious beliefs. We love everybody. They've come out and said that. But of course, it's not enough. It's not enough. He actually thinks this is a step back. nobody's actually holding anybody back from enjoying and watching the NHL. And let's be clear about this. The alphabet people, they represent about what? 2 to 4% of the population total. The numbers are what they are. You have gay NBA players. You yourself are actually a gay NHL player. Nobody's stopping you. Carl Nassib in the NFL is gay. Nobody's stopping him from playing. This is nothing more than woke outrage. And this really is based in lies. They're acting like the NHL and other sports, it's not inclusive if the players don't want to go out there and wear a pride jersey. Yeah. This is utterly ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous. Prokhov further believed that Pride Nights provide an essential step towards fostering greater acceptance and understanding in hockey. Quote, I strongly believe that by prioritizing diversity and inclusion, there we go with the Marxist statement, we can create an environment where every player feels comfortable bringing their authentic selves to the game. As someone who aspires to play on an NHL team one day, I will want to enter the locker room knowing I can share all parts of my identity with my teammates, he said. Wait a minute, hold on. All parts of your identity? It's a locker room. You go into the locker room, you have camaraderie with your teammates, you take showers, that's it. What do you mean by sharing all parts of my identity? That's kind of weird right there, but I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. As Breitbart News reported this week, San Jose Sharks goaltender James Reimer chose not to wear a pride-themed warm-up jersey in a recent game, citing his Christian faith. And also they bring up Ivan Provorov here too. I mean, it seems like this hockey player wants these players to violate their religious beliefs. And this guy's saying that hockey is taking a step back. Hockey has been around forever. And I'm pretty sure that there was actually gay players in hockey before. Nobody cared. All this virtue signaling in sports, it needs to come to an end. Stop with the Pride Nights. Stop with the Black History Month virtue signaling. Is nothing more than a virtue signal. These sports and these sports leagues are for everybody. Nobody cares about this other stuff. Don't bring that stuff into the game because it's just divisive. You see, you got players that don't want to do it on one side, and then you have the teams on the other side. It's divisive. Stop with all of this. This stuff was never a problem before. It will never, ever be enough. You cannot please these people. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we will catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.